So I came here alone, feeling heat and the world coming over me. Got a way of your own, but I told you that life ain't a fantasy. Now I stew every
Always have
day.
issues with this audio. I don't know what that is.
Rocket fuel runs through your brain, like I told you on the train, that it's the only thing she knows. The only thing she knows. The only thing she knows. That it's the only thing she knows.
Yeah.
She knows. So it started to rain. Met a woman with eyes like a hurricane. Told her she was the one. And she left at the moon, wanted me and said, now I stew every day. So lit up, bitch, just your way. Rocket fuel runs through your brain, like I told you on the train. Well, it's the only thing she knows. The only thing she knows. The only thing she knows. Said it's the only thing she knows. Got up on the wrong side and got me burned again. That grass is looking brown today.
I can't read this. Yep. You got 6 seconds. What's going on? And we're on, but we're working on some minor issues here. We got audio issues, of course, and it's not my fault this time. Oh my goodness. It's usually 99.9 like Ivory Soap. It's my fault, but this time it is not my fault. How's it going, everybody? Matt, I see Tarek. I see Wilfredo. What else we got? What is it? We got Tom. We got what else we got? So yeah, Charlie. I got weird things with my audio too. I don't know. I think I'm having some internet issues over here. I noticed that one of my one fit file was taking 43 minutes to upload
in the house
to the Google Drive, and I don't understand that. But Otto, how you doing? Go man, Astro.
Go man, Dr. Greg Go man.
He's in Black Mesa now. This guy travels so much, man. Holy cow.
Just go, man.
Let me see something, Eric. Let me see. Let's see, audio source. Bus B. No, it's you're definitely set right on my side.
How about now?
Hey.
There we go.
Oh, hold on a second. Somebody's feeding back. It's you, Eric.
Okay, just a sec. Okay, how about now?
Check.
You're good.
Yeah,
that's good now.
That's good.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Give me a shot.
Yeah, something's up. You know, I bought the VMix, right? I bought VMix, but I bought the lower tier.
That's okay.
Because originally, no, it's not. Because I can't. Apparently, it doesn't have VMix call. Because I was using the $50. You know, you had like the $50 subscription. And I was like, I'm spending $50 a month to do this.
No,
I was like,
well, maybe because you're using vMix. So if you did just
I'm using the vMix software.
Yeah,
because it says, I was looking at it, and then it says, and I look further in the vMix call session thing, it's not allowed. So I guess you use vMix just to do solo video and stuff like that before you blast it out on YouTube, or so you can just solo.
Yeah, I got the Pro 4K version, which was like some crazy amount of money. But the only reason
is it a one-time charge or?
Yeah, that's a one-time charge. It's like $60, but I was using the subscription, which was like a monthly subscription, like $50 for a month. And I was like, I'm spending $50 a month. Why don't I just get the basic? But then it turns out that the basic, you can only do it for solo work. You know, like if I'm just talking over a YouTube
you
channel.
should be able. Let me see. We can look at that later. But
Yeah, we can look at it later.
I think that the vMix Basic has you allowed to call out, but you cannot host a vMix call.
Yeah, I would have to double check it because when I launched, it said the vMix call that I usually have was offline. So that's why
Okay.
that's the only thing I can think of. But anyway, what's up, everybody? What up?
I don't know. Just dealing with the closing, and that's probably not going to happen till next week. So it was supposed to happen by Friday, but things got screwed up. So drove through Higginsville, Kansas. There you go. You should have taken a picture of that.
Yeah, right.
Higginsville, Kansas.
Or stole the sign.
But yeah, that's what I've been doing.
Welcome to Higginsville.
I'm back to work, so I'm back to work after having a week vacation. And I go on vacation in 2 more weeks again. so because I didn't take any vacations all year until the one I just took last week. So I gotta burn 4 weeks vacation in the next 5 months. So
okay.
So that's what I'll be doing. So I have a vacation in September, November, and December.
Is everything packed up, ready to ship? As far as your stuff?
Look behind him.
What? No. This is not packed yet. That's gonna go into tubs eventually. I still got a business to run, so I still need to do that. And I'm not running in and out of a truck to find my stuff every 2 seconds. So that's not happening. So this will be the day of or the day before. Pack it up.
Okay.
But
so we're having a potluck. So
still
waiting to hear back
we didn't have a strategy meeting. We didn't have anything.
Right.
We had a lot of stuff. We had obviously the passing of Pete, and my brain wasn't set. So but we're back to it now. For opening day, hockey. For that show, I'll have a surprise. So that's October 4th. I think it's a month from tomorrow.
Right.
If I remember right. But hey, Timothy Maurer, what's going on? How's it going? We were just emailing together about that new OCal scope that's supposed to be pretty good. And I know Wilfredo's in the chat.
OCal scope?
Yeah, OCal scope. The
scope.
OCal H2. It's a parabolic HNT 2.88 inch scope.
Oh wow!
Yeah, probably going to retail somewhere in the $5,000 range. But I mean, Nico is putting together a review that should be maybe in a couple of weeks. It'll be out, and I was able to get that also and send it to Wilfredo to go take a look at that as well, because he has the mount that I gave him, then the scope, and he's soon to have a Poseidon M, which by the way, Wilfredo, since you're online, I need a report on that ASAP for that because I may have a buyer for it. So just let me know. But anyway, there's going to be a lot of stuff that Wilfredo is going to be doing for the,
I need a TPS report on that Poseidon, like by Saturday.
Yeah,
you can come in on Saturday.
I'd really appreciate if you worked the weekends,
If you work the
that would be great.
Fredo, that would be great.
Yep. And I know that Scott's got another video coming out, probably for the rotator.
Okay.
As soon as I get some freaking clear skies.
That's Wilfredo's issue too with the mount that he has. The skies in Georgia have not been
He's in South Carolina, Georgia,
I'm
South
sorry,
Carolina.
he's in South Carolina. I'm sorry, that's
Yeah,
right.
just this
But that
whole area, Georgia, South Carolina, Florida.
Yeah, the Southeast
You know,
in general has been just a mess.
It's just been awful.
I have been lucky.
Oh, you be quiet, lucky.
Yeah, well, you know, I had a long drought, but we've had some beautiful weather the last 2 weeks.
See, yeah, that's what we're dealing with. It's like that's us. Back it up a little. Back it up. There you go. Yeah, there. Come back.
Up a little. Slow. Stop. There you go. That's good enough.
Yeah.
It's just terrible.
Yeah, just terrible. It just stinks. So yeah.
I got 2 words for what's going on. This one and this one.
All right. Well, on that note.
Alrighty then. On that note. Yeah.
That's how I feel about the weather right now.
Yeah. No, I hear you. I finally, get to go see a surgeon tomorrow.
Oh yeah, how's the back?
It sucks. It freaking sucks, man. I'm not walking with the cane because I keep pumping myself up full of gabapentin and painkillers. So I'm walking, but it's still very uncomfortable even to sit and do all that stuff. So, but I still got the pain going down my leg and my calf and my foot. So
that's crazy.
Yeah. So I finally was able to get to an appointment. It's going to be in 2 weeks, but then suddenly I got a message this evening that said, "Hey, an opening popped up for tomorrow at 10. You want it?" I was like, "Heck yeah!"
Yes, I do.
Yes, and twice on Sunday. Yes, please. And so I just sent a memo out to everybody at my job and said, "Eric's not coming in the morning. I'll be in after lunch because I got to drive."
Look at this guy. He hasn't even been here a year. He's already taken medical leave. Look at this guy.
I know, right? I know. The nerve of this guy. What's up with that?
Yeah.
So,
sorry.
What a loser.
They'll get over it.
I just got a blasting headache for a second. Sorry.
But yeah, so still waiting on the Paramount. I was hoping to hear something this week, but obviously not.
They still haven't given you a heads up?
Well, I sent a message, to get a follow-up, and then the follow-up from them was, they were expecting the assembly and maintenance team to get on it this weekend to get to it this week, but I haven't heard from anybody there. So if I don't hear anything I'm going to give them until is it a holiday and everything? I'm going to give them until next Tuesday. And if I still haven't heard anything, then I'm going to call them again because it's been a month now.
Wow.
So,
yeah. Well, maybe they have other ones that are, on the list.
Yeah, because at one point, when I did my first follow-up, I was number 6. And then I just did this recent follow-up and said, "Well, you're number 1. You're coming up. You're almost there. They should be looking at yours this week." So nothing yet. So I'm just being patient. I'm not. I can't do anything because the weather's crap. So
sounds like a whole lot of number 2 to me.
Yeah, a whole lot of poopy.
Yeah, that's what Joe says. New model will come out by then.
Yeah, really. Certainly hope not.
So,
but I mean,
I hope not. But yeah, so we'll see how it all goes. There was. I thought I saw something. Luke put something out.
Yeah, he put a live stream he did the other day.
Yeah, he did a live stream.
I went on the live stream and I'm talking to him, and and I'm like this, and I was like, and I'm like, why is he not answering me? What am I on his S list or something? Why is he not answering?
Yeah.
And then I realized that I was 8 hours late. So the stream already happened. so yeah, I was talking to nobody.
Oh,
it happens.
That's funny.
Yeah,
that is funny. That is funny. Why isn't anybody listening? Can anybody hear me?
I mean, I'm used to people not listening to me, but I mean, Jesus. I mean,
if you've been married more than 5 years, you know what that's about.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Then Joe's asking, did you get your answer? You asked me.
Did I get what?
Joe's asking, Dan, did you get your answer you asked me?
Did I get? I did not. Oh, thank you, baby.
Yeah,
I did
Tom,
not. So,
Tom. Is
Hey,
anybody out
John.
there?
so the question
John.
was, the question was, does anybody know how big on average, is a high resolution full frame image run on
Oh
average?
yeah.
It doesn't need to be perfect. I'm just kind of looking for
It's got to be
information.
somewhere about 100 gig.
I know, but I want a little bit more. I could guess that too, but I mean, I want a little bit more. Somebody with
With how big of pixels?
your regular 3.76. I mean, your
Okay.
your normal. It's not medium format or anything, but it's just
Well, I know that
Hmm.
like the 294 in
Well, 294 is
bin
a
one,
4/3, so that's not.
but in bin one, those were 100 meg.
Those are
Okay.
big.
Each.
Yes, I remember them being big. Yes.
Yeah, but that's also a small camera. So I mean, I'm not.
Right.
I'm thinking in more Scott's area, like 100 or so. But if anybody knows that,
So you're talking like a Zeus along the lines of a Zeus.
Yeah.
Right.
yeah, your normal full frame camera.
Well, my Nikons regularly put out between 52 and 55 gig pictures, full frame, at full resolution,
Okay.
raw,
Okay.
and that's just a DSLR. So
Okay. All right. So
Tom is saying his 2600. The every frame
6200.
If it is 6200, every frame is 122 meg per frame per light.
Yeah. Okay. There you go.
122 meg for a APS-C, right?
No, that's
No,
for the
full frame.
6200. For the full
That's
Oh,
frame,
for the
a
62. I thought he
6200.
said 26. I'm sorry.
No,
I
he meant to say
misspoke. I
62.
misspoke.
Okay,
He said
so
62.
So 6200 runs how much you said?
122 meg
No, gig.
per.
That's not meg. It's got to be
It's
gig.
meg. No,
It's not.
No,
It can't
it says
be
it's
meg.
meg per light
Meg.
per frame per
No,
frame.
light.
No,
It can't
I
be
need no.
gig.
I need a stacked kind of
Oh, for a stacked finish.
like if I was
product.
gonna put something on AstroBin
Sure.
and it's a full frame, what would that image be?
Right.
Approximately. I don't need to be. I know we're not doing apples to apples here because
Mhm.
how many did you stack? How many did you do that? All that kind of. On average, how much is it? That's all.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking somewhere about
Tom's
100.
saying he's checking. Tom says he's checking because he's got a 6200, so I know he's got some finished product, images. So he's gonna look it up. I'm sure he does.
Yeah, I'm just curious.
Who's got ducks in the background?
Oh, that's freaky. Yeah, it sounds like a duck, right? That's Pepper.
Wilfredo says
she got a little frog in her throat.
No, that's him. That's what he does when he's hungry.
for 3.5 hours, Wilfredo said for 3.5 hours, 350 meg with his 6200. So that's a full frame. But
3.5 hours stack.
For 350 meg?
350 meg, 3.5 hours.
Okay.
He said he just did
That
one.
sounds about right.
350. It says 3 gig, right?
No, 350 megabytes.
That's a lot. That's a big.
Well, that's a lot. I'm sure that's several gig as far as the total amount of number of lights. But then when it's all stacked together, it's gone down to.
And is that high resolution? Is that a high resolution image, or is that a compressed JPEG?
No, he says this is a final TIFF. He says it's a TIFF at
Really?
350.
Wow, I must be. Let's see.
350 at a TIFF.
Well, like I said, my Nikon 850, runs regularly 52 to 55 megabyte per picture.
Per picture. That sounds about right. Sounds like
maybe
PNG,
I'm just
a PNG file was 65 meg when it was compressed down, when it was compressed as a PNG.
TIFF is going to be probably the biggest file
Big.
format.
Yes.
TIFF or PNG or
TIFF.
XF.
I think TIFF is. I think TIFF even edges
XIF.
out the PNG.
XISF.
Hey, Sherry. What's happening? But yeah. Oren, what's up?
I think Karin asked me a question once today, and I forgot what it was. I've been dealing with so much. But okay, so maybe it's a lot less than I thought when it's all stacked together. Maybe I'm just adding up.
Together.
Maybe I'm just adding up all the subs in my head, and you know.
Yeah, I think once you get everything stacked, it averages out. So
Yeah. All right. So if it's like what, 50?
Mm-hmm.
You know, if it's 100 meg, you said for
120 meg
one light per
one,
frame
or one subframe.
I need a different answer. I need something. I'm working on a project that I don't want to, I'm just trying to think about how to do some stuff. So
Joe even says he thinks the Zeus was at for a bin one for a bin one. It was 120 meg per sub.
Yeah, but I need a stacked high res
image.
You
need a stacked high res image.
Stacked high res image. That's what I need to know.
But doesn't that depend on what your integration time is?
Of course. But I mean, again, if on average, that's what I'm looking for. It doesn't need to be perfect. I'm just ballparking it here.
Yeah. So so what Fredo's saying, for 3.5 hours, it was 350 meg for a TIFF, for his final TIFF. 350 megabytes.
So let's say, if you
that's on the lower end of stacked images, I would imagine. I mean, there are people that are doing 10, 12, 15-hour stacked images.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I'm just trying to figure out something, but if anybody knows the answer of, like, let's say a 15-hour sub, somebody's got to have a full frame that's 15 hours on something.
Integration, 15 hours of integration.
Yeah. Just so I can ballpark that. So we got 3 hours at, what do you say? 100,
350.
350. So a third of a gig, right? So, and it's not, you can't do mathematically, you can't do it like that. It's not going to work out.
You can't do it like that.
Yeah. Exactly. So.
Good evening, Corin.
Good.
Barbados.
Hey, Karin, I need to know, is it Caribbean or Caribbean? I got to know.
You only have tomatoes in the Caribbean. If you're in the Caribbean, they're tomatoes.
That's so confusing. I can't.
It depends on it depends on if you're talking about Disney. In the Disney movie, it's Pirates of the Caribbean. But if you're talking about you going on a cruise, that's Royal Caribbean.
But what if I watch the Pirates of the Caribbean in the Caribbean?
Then you have a fifth of rum and you don't worry about it.
I don't know.
Exactly. Then you just get the rum.
I don't know what to do with that. It's like, I was talking to somebody about it. I was like, yeah, that's freaking Americans. We drive, we park in driveways and drive on parkways. I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't get it.
But, yeah. So Rec even was suggesting buy data from a remote observatory, then look at the file size.
Yeah.
We also put politicians in office that hate our country. So what are you going to do?
I have a bunch of stuff from Telescope Live. I can pull it off.
Yeah, maybe if you've got a full frame, something that was, taken with a full frame there, you can pull that.
Yep.
Yeah. So am I going to be Captain Morgan or Sailor Jerry or Nelson or just
no? You gotta, if you're gonna go to the Caribbean,
I'll be the Kraken.
Be the Kraken. You have to grow a couple arms, but you'll be all right.
If you're gonna go to the Caribbean, you don't go with those off the shelf things. You go to the places where they make it right in front of your eyes.
I know.
They're deep places, and oh man, there's Yeah.
You pull the ultimate Jack Sparrow.
Ah,
Where's the
Yeah, pretty
room?
much.
so it's only 8:30 and we're totally off the rails. So
Yeah, I know.
that didn't take
I
long.
know. That didn't take long.
What happens when
That's
you
what
don't
happens
have a
with our
strategy
strategy
meeting?
session.
Yeah. Man, have you heard from Sean lately?
Sean Nielsen? Yeah, I speak to him all the time.
He was
That's
on the
point
show,
I'm
what,
asking.
2 weeks ago?
Well, yeah,
He was on a couple
Yep.
weeks ago.
Yep.
You know, and he even posted. He made a video. He posted a video on
Yep.
YouTube about what's his experience, what's going on, like with YouTube and Google and
Yep.
all the other stuff, and why he's taking this time off and hiatus and breaking away
Yep.
from us from different things.
Yep.
And things aren't going maybe as swimmingly with the Pix Insight, because now Pix Insight's doing their own YouTube channel and doing stuff and taking away from all of the people that's done things for years, helping with Pix Insight and teaching folks with Pix Insight. Now Pix Insight's kind of undercutting everybody here.
Well,
It's-
it's
I don't know. That's just my opinion, but whatever.
So you know what?
Haters gonna hate.
But for those of the people that have been doing it all the time, like Sean and Ron and Astro Bloke and Patriot Astro, who hasn't come out with a video in a while, but all these people, right? People, they're followers for a reason. They're not just going to jump the gun and go to Pix Insight because Pix Insight has their own YouTube channel. They're not. They're going to go to people that have been working with it for years and teaching them for years. There's a loyalty factor there. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't think that's, will it grab some of the newer people that are coming on to it? Yeah, they will. But you know what? But for the most part, I mean, a lot of people go to, Astro Backyard or whatever else, just because you're comfortable with them. You know what I'm saying?
And Astro Backyard, he does a lot of stuff with Photoshop.
Yep.
He actually has. You can buy his guide to processing images on Photoshop.
Yep.
Photoshop has some good plugins for AstroWork.
They do.
So I'm just going into. I don't know. I gotta switch over. I just did the math on my data capturing for the Flying Dragon in hours, right? There's my camera. Okay, ready?
$68 hours.
Timothy, wow, that's impressive.
Now, I would like to ask if this is true or not, and I think somebody said it is, but I want some verification on this. Now, SH2114 is the Flying Dragon, right? So, somebody out there, and I forget who said, somebody out there said that there is there is O3 in the Dragon at the tips of the wings. That
we saw a picture of it.
We did? Where? I have not seen a picture of it.
Yeah, we saw a picture of it a couple weeks ago.
We did?
Yeah, it was on the show. One of the guys. It was on the the big group thing we do on Friday. Somebody put it up.
I don't recall.
They were showing it. I remember seeing the tips were blue. Now, I don't know if that is bullshit blue or if it's actual blue. I don't know.
I'm not going to call bullshit on somebody's photo.
No, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if it was or not.
No,
hold on.
I think we're good at killing the fake news on here. You know what I mean?
I've got my own copy. Yeah, let me share my screen. I did this.
And Timothy said yes. Oh no, that's something
impressive.
else. Sky.
Let me go here.
You see, Timothy talking about 750 megabyte fits when he was done.
750. All right, so I could go with 750.
Oh, here's mine.
How many? What was the total integration on that, Tim? How many hours?
What? IMX 410. Just Corin, I don't know. It's like Pete's freaking. He's a ghost, man. You know, to find information about him, it's impossible. I got people looking all over the place, but I don't know. I looked in his town. The only thing that I found was a voice. He went to a town meeting in 2021, and his name was in the minutes. That's the only thing I found from him at all.
Was he talking about light pollution?
It doesn't even say. It doesn't even say. It says a vocal something. And what are you trying to do there, Eric?
I was showing you this was my dragon.
Yeah.
You guys were talking. You were talking about. So I was just sharing. This was my dragon.
Yeah. No, that's a great picture too. And how many hours is that?
I'm sure it was a hell of a lot. It was like 30 or something. I want to say. At least I want to say 30. I have to pull it up.
Yeah, I'm not super familiar with this target. What is the typical focal length you need to shoot that?
Oh, it's actually pretty small.
This was done with my 9. Yes, I did this with my 91. So
I could shoot that with the Hyperstar?
yeah.
What at 700 and change?
720.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. You should. So let me go.
Well, hell, shooting that at f2, f1.9, f2. That might be a nice target.
Yeah.
Here we go. The Flying Dragon.
I mean, the single subs, that I'm getting out of the Cygnus loop.
32, almost 33 hours.
All right.
So that's what I did. This was with my 2600.
Nice. Yeah, I can't wait to see.
This with the 90.
I'm just getting some RGB stuff for it. So I don't know what it's. I don't think maybe it's done. Let me see if it might even be done. The imaging on that. I think that's if that's the final thing. I think that's it.
This was all. Yeah, I believe it was straight HA LRGB, or maybe it was HA RGB.
You see that, Dan? Tim's saying that if he drizzles, he's getting 3 gigabyte fits. So there you go.
Okay. Yeah,
3 gigabyte fits for how many hours?
Drizzling.
For how many hours?
Did he say? I'm looking. I'm backing up and looking.
Let's see here. Let me stop sharing here.
Okay, he says I stack with APP, and they are always 750 using the FFOS one-shot color. Doesn't matter if it's an hour or 6.
You can go back to the 4 up, Dan.
Oh, sorry. I'm looking to see if No, I'm not done with the dragon. It's still getting some RGB stuff on it, so I'm not gonna. I could probably stack it, but I mean, it's just.
Yeah, Wilfredo says his XIF, his fixed insight, his XISF is 2.1 gig.
Okay.
He says almost always.
Yeah.
200.
All right. So I mean, maybe it's a lot less than what we thought. So I mean, so let's say.
Yeah, because like I said, I think it averages out once you get to a point.
Mm-hmm.
I apologize. I'm going to go on mute for a second because I got an emergency phone call coming in. So,
yep.
Yeah, no, go do what you got to do, man. Is anyone off grid and doing I know Greg, he kind of goes all, off grid, when he's got his camper, he's going out different places. And he's imaging quite a bit. In the different remote spots that he goes to with his camper, and he's tenting it or whatever. I think Greg, are you on right now? I mean, you can.
I saw him on there earlier.
You could probably
go man, Astro
better than I would. Yeah,
because he is a go man.
I think he was using. At one point, I thought he was using some solar panels and like a battery with.
He's got one of those. One of those battery packs that. Charges during the day, and
yeah,
I hate when people
charges
call
it
you
up.
and then you call them
Mhm.
back within 2 minutes and it goes straight to voicemail.
Yeah.
I don't understand people.
You know, Wilfredo, I tried to drizzle, but it slowed my computer down when trying to edit it, so he stopped.
Well, then you may or may not need to drizzle. It all depends on your sampling rate, right? So, I mean, there are people out there like Ron Breacher, who swears to, I don't care what you do, drizzle all the time. And there are people that will take a look at the sampling rate and look at the stars and see if they're happy with it and decide on their own. So, me personally, I do like to drizzle every time. I always think you get a little bit more out of it.
And you don't have to do any more than just one time.
No, yeah, that's it. You don't have to
That
go
helps
crazy.
just fine.
Unless if you're
Do two
super
times.
undersampled, where your
You'd
stars
have to be
your stars look like this.
blocks.
Yeah.
You know, if your stars look like this, then you may need 2 by 2. You know, so
Correct.
so.
But at that point,
Yep. Too much star, not enough pixel.
I don't have the 4090, Steve.
Perfect
I have the 4080.
example is for me is that 80 millimeter at 385 with the 3.75 pixel camera.
Yep.
I'm slightly undersampled, but just slightly. So I just drizzle one time, and
Yep.
it really
That's all you
helps.
need.
It rounds out the stars pretty well.
I mean, my STF, my S-Big, my STF 8300 on my 900 millimeter scope, these stars were like this. They were. I was sampling at almost 2.5 on the scale, which is, you know, way higher than the 2/3 that you kind of want to be at the 0.66 to whatever. Mine were like credit cards. They look like this napkin. They look like this napkin. That's it. And it was this napkin. It was all around like this. It was like 9 pixels. It was all around, and it looked horrible. So I had to drizzle because I had to drizzle 2 times because in order to get it to the point where, and that was a CCD camera as well. So I mean, not only was I undersampled, my quantum efficiency was at 54%. So basically, half the pixels that I spent all that time to get everything, I was taking half of them and throwing them in the garbage because they weren't.
So how big were the pixels on that?
2.9, if I remember right.
So they weren't even that big.
They were small. They were small, if I remember right. It's been a while with that camera, so if I'm wrong, I can look it up. STF 8300 pixel. I think it was like 2.9, if I remember, or 2.5 maybe. Ooh, wait, no, that's not right. It's saying 5. Oh, maybe it is 5.4. 5.4.
Yeah, that would make sense then. That's
5.4. Yeah, they were big.
Yeah, that makes more sense. Because the smaller the pixels, the less likely you'll be oversampled. Right?
Yeah. Then they look like, fuzzy globules.
So it is 5 point. I told you it was a while. Maybe I was just, I don't know. It's been a long time since I had that camera, but
yeah, that's like so like the 81 millimeter, the GT81, pairs better with like the 183, or I'm sure the 585 is probably really good. But the smaller pixels have better sample.
Yeah, but I mean, this is it was let's see, 33, 26, 2504. That's right. 8.3, but I just want to double check one more time. Check my math here.
So, and then with the 127 and even the carbon star using the 533, same size pixel, they look fine.
Yep, 5 point. Yep, that's it. Yeah, but of course the moon's coming up now, so of course I'm not going to be getting any RGB on anything. So the moon's.
But it's kind of low in the sky. I found last
not in
night.
Texas.
Well, maybe up here it was.
85% moon.
It's high. because I see it. I literally see it. I mean, if I, I don't know.
When
If I
they
could,
open the dome.
let's see if I could see my peer cam and see if I could show it to you.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like
the moon's not
happening
even going to
last
set until
night.
2 in the morning, 2:30 in the morning.
Yeah, but I have the moon avoidance thing set, so it's not going to take pictures if the moon's too close. But let's see, where is?
Just go HA, baby, and then once it sets, do your oxygen.
That's what it does. It does it automatically with the target scheduler. So it'll take the how far it is away from the object to the moon, and let's see, cameras 662, and let's see, can we even?
I know somebody that was in the chat. Somebody was on the show that had that picture of the dragons with the blue on the tips. I don't know who it was. I can't remember who it was, but somebody put a picture up there. Which one of you guys did it?
Which one of you jokers? What time is it? Oh, it's only 7:46 over there. It's still daylight over there, so that's why it's so bright.
Yeah, I haven't gotten the notifications. They're over.
Oh,
That's all right. I'll wait. I'll wait. That's fine.
There's a question there, Tom, talking about the Edge 8.7.
Yeah.
Should I use that or a native focal length? Depends on what your target is.
yeah.
Going to use 2600 MC Pro. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're at the back of the scope, you're going to need to probably bin more than likely at least two by two.
Yeah, you will have to probably do 2x2, but if you didn't want to, if you wanted to get the entire chip, without the risk of vignetting, you're gonna have some slight vignetting if you use a reducer. I'm just gonna let you know. You're gonna have some slight vignetting.
Yep.
But
With
if you
what
don't,
scope?
this is with the Edge,
With
with the
Edge.
H58-inch Schmidt or the Edge. So if you do it at f10, you don't, you should be fine, with the imaging, with that imaging circle. But if you're using that reducer, yeah, your imaging circle is going to shrink down to about, what is it, 22?
I'm not.
Yeah, that's definitely going to cut into
about a 22 inch
sensor.
diagonal, I want to say, or something close to that. Is APS-C is what, 24 millimeter diagonal?
Is it?
I want to. Is it about
Something like that? Yeah.
24. Yeah. So yeah. So if you use reducer, it's gonna drop it down to like maybe 22 diagonal. You will have some slight vignetting. If you're using that 2600.
Take flats and crop.
Yeah. You just take flats and and it's all good.
Crop those.
You calibrate
edges
all the
if you have
vignetting
to.
out with the flats.
Yep. Sorry, guys. The wife made food, so.
Well, then I'm gonna chuck the reducer.
You can have mine. I don't use it.
So.
I have the.
He's talking about with the 0.7 reducer. The
Yeah,
the 0.7.
big one.
I have the 0.7 reducer for the 9 1/4. It's sitting on my desk.
Yeah, and of course the backspacing shrinks quite a bit as well.
Yep.
It goes down to 105 millimeter back focus versus that, what is it, 140?
146. Well, no,
146.
It's 100.
Or is it less? Is it?
It's 105
for the 8.
For the 9 1/4, 11 and 14 is 146 with the reducer.
Yeah, but with the F10, but at the F10, is it 146? And F10,
I think it is
48 as well.
I think it is. I think it's exactly the same.
I think it is. I think so. Yeah. I think you're
I'm
right.
pretty sure it's exactly the same.
Yes.
At least for the Edge version.
Right.
That's a big stinger. That's a big stinger off the back of those bad boys.
It is. It is. It really is. It really is. It sucks. It really does. But
Well,
okay, Matt said, okay, 133 without the reducer. Okay, 133 without the reducer.
Right.
Yeah, and
So you
105
lose
with the
you lose
reducer.
10.
Who said that? Matt?
Matt.
That's
Yeah.
Matt.
So all the other ones are 140 or 146 with
Matt
and
who,
without the
Draxler?
reducer. Yeah.
Oh, you
Matt,
don't
you'd
know.
have
You
to
don't know
take an
anything. He hasn't
image.
even taken a picture
Matt-
yet. What are you talking
Matt,
about?
you have to take a picture and prove it.
He's got this, and he doesn't he have like this awesome observatory?
Yes, he does.
Oh my God, it's amazing. It's
Yes, he does.
amazing.
Yeah, take a look at it. Take a look at it. It's a averted vision observatory.
I think I've seen it. I think
It
I've
is
seen it.
unbelievable.
It's the
He was showing
most-
me pictures of all this stuff. I'm
Oh
like,
yeah,
It is a
you
gorgeous
never use
observatory.
yeah. It's like
It's a
it's like
gorgeous
the
freaking
most
observatory.
unbelievable unused observatory ever.
It rocks. Seriously.
Matt, I love you. I
All
love
right,
you,
see-
man. I know
see,
you're
Matt-
gonna do
Matt
it.
wants me to. Matt
Yeah.
wants me to come up there and teach him how to use all that stuff. I was like, well,
yeah,
we weren't like.
Well, if you
7
go, let me
hours
know. We'll make a
away.
party out of it,
yeah.
Oh, heck yeah.
dude. We'll sit there. I'll bring the Irish whiskey. No problem.
All right. We have to just make sure that we have.
He says he's working on it.
Scotch.
Jeez, give him a break. He's working on it.
You've had too many breaks. What are you talking about? Scott
Oh
had
my god.
Scott had this for years of us ribbing him about it. Now
He's
now
in
it's your turn, Matt.
Saratoga.
The target just
Saratoga
moved.
has decent skies too, don't they?
Where? Yeah. But they got really bad winters, so
Well, yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah.
So we'd have to do it before winter sets. Winter is coming.
I'm gonna have to.
Oh,
I'm gonna have
winter
to
is coming.
hire. I'm gonna have to hire probably a general contractor to help me build my observatory.
oh yeah,
My
I am.
roll-off. Because I
Yeah,
can't because I
you-
can't do
you
a darn
leave that
thing.
back alone.
Dang right. I'm getting my kid out there. He's gonna help me. Put the pier. Put the mount back on the pier and all that stuff, and help me. He's gonna. I'm gonna have to depend on him because I can't lift more than 10 pounds, which really
Yep.
Yeah,
sucks.
I watched that video on YouTube that Nico did with this guy, and the guy was talking about his roll off that he had, and it was built by the Amish and everything.
Yeah,
Basically,
yeah.
had a crew
So-
come out, and he set the piers, and had crew come out, lay the concrete slab, and then and this thing shows up on a truck. It's already built. They had the holes cut out in the floor, and they
Mhm.
basically put it right over the two spots where the piers were going to go.
Mhm.
And then, whoop, okay, you're good to go. It was like,
Yes.
that is awesome.
It's pretty freaking cool. It is.
Yeah, it was
It
nice,
is really
too.
darn cool. Yeah. I've seen those, and honestly, I've inquired about those as well as I've got the plans for the backyard observatory version. Because the gentleman who owns backyard observatories, he suffered a stroke like
Yeah.
this summer.
Yeah.
Or
Oh, shit.
spring, so he's not been. He's not doing it, at least for right now. I don't foresee him doing it for quite some time. And I was contacting shed builders and stuff like that, and I was sending the plans, and people were telling me, "Yeah, it's kind of under our scope." Sorry. So yeah, I'm gonna have to contact a general contractor when I'm ready. And
Yep.
have them do it.
I already got the plans from Sky Shed.
Yeah, I've got plans for Sky Shed too. I've got the plans for Sky Shed. I've got them both for Sky Shed for the roll off from Sky Shed.
Yep.
And the roll off from Backyard Observatories.
Yep.
So I've got them both.
I mean, it's not as expensive as I thought it was going to be, So, but it's still going to be a chunk of change. But I mean, it's not. I was thinking a lot. I was looking at those Amish ones. The
Yeah.
Amish people come and make them.
Yeah,
They
Stoltz.
come from Pennsylvania.
Yes.
Well, apparently they're pre-made, and they
They're
come
the
on the back of
prefab.
a truck.
The prefab,
Yeah,
but
already
they cost
put
you like
together.
$15,000.
Yeah.
Stolfus. Stolfus is the company that does it.
Well,
Oh,
I mean,
yeah,
if you've
definitely
ever had
steel
anything that
pier.
was
Absolutely.
Amish made,
And I would
you
imagine
know
a lot of the expense too is the electronics. Getting the power run out there, getting the permits and everything like that as well. So that's always something to go with. Especially in New York. I'm sure getting permits aren't cheap up there.
Yeah, you know, it's not as bad as you might think. It's just as long as the actual footprint doesn't exceed 144 square feet. I'm good. So I'll do a 10 by 14, and that's pretty much it. But
it's plenty big.
yeah, I can fit my 2 piers on there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, why don't you come and do mine, Dave? Jeez, I mean, I'm going to be living right down the block from you when I move, so I'll be in lovely Lake Grove, Long Island.
Oh yeah, I saw the
Running.
concrete one that Luca Matico was putting together, those concrete blocks, and he was
Yeah.
just using this cement kind of this like bonding agent to bond the blocks together. I'm like, I don't know if I trust that, but
Yeah.
seem to think it's going to work fine.
Well, Starfield came out with a bunch of new piers that look really sweet.
Okay.
So they came out with a bunch of new piers, and their tri-pier, then their new revamped tri-pier is up for pre-order, and it looks sweet. It looks nice. Once you run power, you trigger a permit. Oh, well.
Well, that's the thing.
Yes. Yeah, that's what I believe.
Well, I mean, because if you're going to run power, you got to call Miss Utility, or you can dig a trench to bury it.
I'll freaking run an extension cord.
You might need
Yeah.
3.
No, you just go up to one of the rental places and get one of the trenchers. You know, one of those
Yep.
little walk behind trenchers.
Yep.
You only need to go down 12 inches.
Yeah, but you know what?
Yeah,
I will not be touching
as long
any
as you're
trencher. I will
Huh?
take apart. I will not be touching anything like that, because I will probably like cut off my left leg or something. You know, there's no way I'm touching any of that. I am so mechanically inept with that kind of stuff. I will go get my buddies and I'll pay whatever it costs to get it done right, because I will screw it up big time. Big time. Not even, I mean, if anything, anything more than like a hammer and nails and like some light, like kind of, electrical work, like changing an outlet or something, anything other than that, I am completely useless. You put me behind the telescope, I can figure it out. I can do everything like that, but I will not be taking apart a mount. I won't be doing it. I will be that guy with a handful of parts right here.
Equipment. CFOs.
No, I will not be doing that, Dave. It's a brand new house, so if it requires a permit, then that's what we do, and that's fine. But I think that, obviously electric needs to be done, for that. Internet needs to be done, run from the house, So
Would you run copper or just do fiber? I would probably do fiber.
I would,
because that way
if I
can
could do it, yeah, I'd run the fiber right there. That's it.
Yeah, with the electrical, because that way it doesn't interfere.
Yep.
And then
I would
just plug in.
Definitely do that.
Switch.
And plus I'm gonna need because I'm gonna do the Dark Dragons motor.
Yep.
So I already spoke to Rick and who the hell's the other guy? Guy's name. Shit. But they're gonna go. So Jim Facticellis, watching AW now. Heard you talk about observatories. Here's my piers. So he did his piers. There's
Yeah.
That's going to be in the same town that I'm in.
Okay. Okay.
when you're doing dual piers,
There's a second one.
What is the recommended distance as far as between both piers?
Well, it really depends what you're putting on it, right? If you're putting too long refractors, you're going to have to be further apart,
Right.
or you risk collision.
Yeah. So like in my case, since I've got, the Schmidt, but that Schmidt, it's got the
dew shield
trash
and everything.
can and dew shield and, the light panel and all
Well,
of
you
that
got,
stuff.
Yeah, but you're still shorter than a 140 millimeter refractor.
Well, just remember, do something like what they put a good thing on Starfront SFRO website about swing radius and taking basically half of your full train and measuring it from the top of the pier and around so you can get that kind of swing radius. There's a mathematical thing to it that you could get that, and it's on SFRO.
It's called geometry.
A squared plus B squared.
There might be some trig in there.
That's all I remember from geometry is the Pythagorean theorem.
I don't even remember that.
That's all I remember.
But
A squared plus B squared equals C squared.
C squared. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's all I remember.
Yeah, but there's a whole mathematical equation on how to figure out what the swing radius and how far away you should be in order to do that. And in the grand scheme of things, you want to make sure that you go fully west, fully east, full length of the scope, figure it out of your longest scope, you know what I mean, of your longest image train, and work it from there, and then figure it out, and put it in the middle. Then you got to figure out where the middle is and all that kind of stuff.
Yep.
But
yeah.
In other words, stay in school, kids.
Yep. you can obviously tell I did not. So I mean, yeah. No, that's I actually have a college degree.
Oh my god.
Oh jeez. And I just finished paying for it. So.
Oh gosh. I went to college, and a lot of that stuff is
useless.
Yeah.
Gone with the wind.
I mean,
but to be honest, and I'm just saying, and to be honest, a lot of it was useless for me because I was a poli-sci major.
So basically, you went to the desert on a horse with no name.
Unbelievable. They came out with a study. I forget what the study was.
Me and Josh, me and my boy went down the same route. He went poli-sci. I ended up in IT. He's in the Air Force managing nukes.
Yeah, no, I mean, they came out with some sort of study about college, 4-year degree people, that something like 60% or 70% of the people that get that 4-year degree take a position in a job that has nothing to do with that degree.
Nothing to do with
it. So you spend $200,000 on college and not get a job.
I think a lot of it has to do with, obviously, if you're in engineering, electrical, mechanical, most likely you're going to have something.
I mean, that's the plan, but a lot of people don't end up there. They end up like, doing something, honestly, being an artist or something. I don't know.
Yeah. I started out as a political science major, did that for 2 years. I was like, you know what? Am I really going to go down that route? In my junior year, I went into computer science.
Well, I mean, look at what's his name from Queen. He's an astrophysicist, but yet he's a rock star.
Yeah, that's true.
You kind of got to wonder which one was his fallback.
Yeah, right.
Here's a custom pier that Dave.
I totally agree with you there, Matthew.
There's a custom pier that Dave put together.
Nice.
Okay. Wow. Nice. That is tall. Holy.
Yeah, that's a tall pier. You ain't touching that.
That's a tall pier.
Yeah, he once set things up there. That's it. You're not. What kind of mount? What mount did he have on there?
It looks like a Paramount.
A Paramount.
Yeah, it looks like a Paramount.
Yeah, didn't it look? Yeah, it was the red. You know.
Yep.
What did he? What edge did he have on there? Did it look like it was an 11 or a 14?
Oh, it looked pretty big.
That he had on
It
there.
looks like a
pretty
14
big.
to me, but I could be wrong.
6
It's
foot
an MX
tall,
Plus.
350.
It's
You
a
said
14.
it's a 14.
It's a 14.
Yeah, MX Plus. Okay.
Yeah, Dave needs to come on, man. You need to come on the show, Dave. Stop being this like voice of God behind the scenes. And,
Yeah, right.
You know,
Come on, Dave.
He's the
Don't let
wizard
me be
behind the
only
curtain.
Dave.
he's like the voice of God in like in Real Genius. You know.
Oh yeah.
Oh
if you
my
don't,
God, that movie. Oh.
Oh God.
I don't remember what the character's name was, but then he's
Was
got
it
the
Kurt?
tooth.
Was it Kurt or
yeah, Kurt or something.
Yeah.
He's like, "This is God, Kurt."
I know what you're doing in there, Kurt.
Stop doing it. Stop
It
playing
is
with
God.
yourself.
It is God.
It is God. God, I love that movie.
Oh yeah, it's a great movie.
Hey,
yeah,
I
that's a
build
great
stuff.
freaking movie.
Yeah. I fix stuff.
Yeah, but you know what? Nobody can touch George Burns.
I bitch
George
about the
Burns.
builders when I'm fixing it.
He
George
played
Burns.
God.
Oh, that
yeah,
guy. Oh
he
yeah.
did.
George
Oh, yeah.
Burns. Oh my God.
You know, I like George Burns. George Burns, oh God, you devil, and all that
Yeah.
stuff. I remember back in the day, those were hilarious. You know, but
I saw that in the movie
nowadays,
theater.
I'm sorry, but nowadays, you know, Bruce Almighty, come on,
Morgan
Yeah.
Freeman.
Morgan Freeman, yeah, Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman was good for
Then-
God. Yeah, it was God.
Morgan Freeman. It's good.
A good friend of mine was the stand-in.
Oh wow.
Oh well, wow. If you need an aircraft certification or repair station, he can help. Build a mount? Nope.
Nope. Nope.
That's a little bit out of Wilfredo's forte. Just saying.
Oh yes, absolutely, Matt.
Oh
Vengeful.
gosh, yes, very vengeful. Clouds everywhere. You bought what? Clouds.
Ooh, a blanket. A blanket.
Blanket.
And it doesn't
For-
only
for
affect
at
you;
least
it
2
affects
weeks.
like 40 million people.
For at least 2 weeks.
It
It's not
affects
one
your
little cloud
entire
over your
region.
house.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Not good. Not good.
Icarus filter. Yeah, right.
I really wish that was true.
I know.
That was such a
the
cool.
best
Oh, that was-
April
That was a
Fool's
great.
joke.
That the OPT pulled off a great video
Yep.
when they did that.
Yep.
I was like,
That was
what?
best April Fool's joke.
The Icarus filter was
Ever.
great.
Yeah,
That
I
was
was
a
almost like,
classic.
is it almost kind of like radio telescope, like radio
Yeah,
wave
you were
or
really
something
thinking
like that?
about
Or
it.
just,
And people were
you
just
was
thinking
really
about
thinking
how
about
did they
it.
do that?
how did he do it? I was like, and I had just bought the Triad like the year before.
For
I was like,
$1,000.
like $1,000. I was like, here, take my money. I want the Icarus thing in
That
Miami.
was the most overpriced filter that has ever come out ever.
Oh
I mean,
my
that was
God,
like just
yes.
ridiculous. And
Oh my-
everybody,
and I had
everybody
And I had
wanted
the-
it. You know how many they sold?
And I know. And I bought the
still
1
selling.
$1/4.
Oh
I bought
yeah.
the
Oh,
1
so
1/4
so what was
size.
it? 750? You know?
Yes. Yes.
Crazy.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, I'm sure you can find it somewhere. Look up the Icarus filter. I'm sure it's on YouTube somewhere.
Oh,
If you-
yeah.
I'm sure
Yeah,
it's there.
yeah, but you know, whatever you do,
Provided they didn't
don't
just take
don't-
down all their
don't
videos.
buy it.
Don't buy
Don't
it.
buy it.
Don't buy it.
Well, you
Don't
can't.
buy it.
OBT's not
Don't
on.
buy it.
I'll sell you a tri-RGB for $200. Just
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I've got the deeds to a bridge in California and a couple of buildings in New York. So
There you go.
Oh
I'll
god.
sell you the Brooklyn Bridge.
There's another.
I've
There's
got
another
I've got the deed.
observatory.
I own the deed to the Grand Canyon. You want to buy the Grand Canyon from me?
I wish I owned my deed.
Oh man.
Yeah.
well,
I know, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
that's, that's like a pod.
Yeah, Dave
That's
just
the
built
Pod
that.
S, isn't it?
No,
That's
it's no,
not
it's
the Pod
it's
S, isn't it?
I don't know what that is. Dave, you could give us stats on that. It's a next dome. Looks like.
Oh, it is
Okay,
next. Okay,
yeah.
it's the next dome. Okay.
Next
Is it just a dome? Did he build the wood? Are they wooden
Yeah, it
walls
looks like
around it?
it looks like he built the bottom and put the next dome on top. So
Okay.
How many does he give you any specs on it? How many panels he used to get the walls?
No.
Dave, you're
Is it
there.
like
Dave,
8
Dave,
8 or
Dave,
10?
you're going to
Yeah,
have to
he's
come
in the
on the
chat there.
show. You're
Yeah,
going
he
to have
did
to come on the
custom
show,
walls and a
Dave,
custom
and
drive.
explain
Yes.
yourself.
Yeah.
8 panels.
Dave, you got some
Octagonal.
explaining to do.
8 panels. Wow. That's
Be back in me
amazing.
some more.
So how was the integration for the round top onto that octagonal wall system? Did you have to have some sort of a coupler between the two, or did it just fit?
Built the wooden
Yeah, okay.
ring plate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All
that's
right.
kind of what I figured. Almost like a mud sill. Yeah.
What's the scoop on this new L Synergy Optimum?
Yeah, they have a new
Scoop on that?
filter.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the L Synergy.
Yeah, I don't do Optilong because they don't. I don't know. I guess they don't like me either.
Oh gosh.
You know, I'm
Funny,
starting to
you know,
wonder
there used to
about
be a
these
show
filters,
sponsor.
you know.
I know.
If the filters are kind of like, you know, the newest iteration of the iPhone.
Yeah, really.
It
You know, the
seems that way,
17's
right?
coming out on the 9th, right?
The what?
The 17,
The 17 what?
iPhone 17.
iPhone.
I lost track of whatever.
So that
that
means
Yeah,
if you have an
I still
older
can't
version,
believe it. The
prepare for it to
16's only
start
been out for
dying.
6 months.
Yeah.
It's like that line
So if
from
you get,
Tron, you
if
know?
they tell you there's an update for your phone, don't do it because it's just going to update it and make it start crapping out.
Yeah, you know what? I usually I'm one behind. I think mine's a 15.
That's what mine is. I've had mine for 19 months. And I got the 15 when it first came out. So 15 came out 19 months ago. And they're already to the 17.
Yep.
Pumping it out like Irish couples and kids.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I can't get any stats on it. There was a YouTube video. I haven't seen it yet on the Synergy. I don't see any stats for it on the website yet.
Who put the video out for it?
I don't remember. I saw it pop up.
You don't know? I don't think I've seen it.
I have so many things that I go through that yeah, Space Koala.
Oh, okay.
It's a dual band filter.
What's so special?
I'll tell you, I really like the IDIS, you know, the Nebula booster.
Yep. Which one, the GMB or the NBZ?
No, the MBZ.
Yep.
It's fabulous. I still am amazed. I got a 60-second sub on the Western Veil.
Yeah.
I think the Western's the one that looks like the alien, the xenomorph, right? Yeah. And a 60-second sub, and I couldn't believe how beautiful it was.
Yep.
I mean, it just took my breath away. I was like, that's a 60-second picture. Holy shit.
Yep. Dave just
I just couldn't believe it.
The dusk to dawn, the D2D filter from IDIS. And that's something that's really good too. That's Wilfredo just did a video on that too.
Yep.
So that came out really well. So that's another good filter too.
Yeah, the IDIS, they're a Japanese company, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so
They make a fabulous filter.
Yep.
they make great optics in general.
That's Yas. Yeah, yes, Anuma. I can't pronounce the last name, but he runs ICAS Enterprises, which does IDAS filters.
Yeah.
I don't know if am I getting anything on did the roof? I don't know. Let's see if the roof opened.
The DTD is that's a broadband filter, right? Yeah, it's broadband.
Yeah. Yeah, I see. Let's see. I don't see the moon yet, but my flat panel's open, so that's good.
Make sure it's off.
It doesn't turn on. Yeah, so it doesn't turn on until nautical dawn or whatever it is.
It's a tri-band.
Somebody was asking something about the Tribatinov mask.
Okay.
You can get them
What
pretty
about
much anywhere.
You can get them on Amazon.
You can get them from me.
Yeah, you get them from, exactly.
You know, it's a 3-piece. It's from Buckeye Stargazer that you can just buy it and you throw it on there. You clip it together and you're done.
And they're for what scope?
For any scope. I got them for the Edge. I got them for the Hyperstar. I got them for refractors. You know, you're not going to use a tri-bat for a refractor. I mean, you could use it for a focus mask, but you're not going to use it for collimation.
Yeah, not a tri-bat.
Collimation.
You know, but you could use it to do everything. It's like a thing you could use for everything. You could definitely use it for focus. So. Yeah, so
Don't forget also, everybody, real quick before we get out of here, the image of the week is up. We had 2 entries, still no novice again, but we did have 2 entries. One of them is actually a collaboration. So
let me go take a look. See.
Yeah, I can even share my screen here.
Yep.
Go there. Let me just go to bring up the site here. And then I will.
You got it, Tom. Just give me a call.
Who won last week?
Who won? Tom, Mark Murator.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, for NGC 7000.
Yep.
Yeah, I was taking images of that last night with the GT81.
Nice.
See how that comes out. Ran out of time on the S2, so.
There you go.
Wow.
Yeah, I forgot to get my lotto ticket. 1.3 billion just went down the tubes.
No, 1.4 pushing 1.5.
No, it went up. Whatever.
Yeah, it did.
I mean, after 100 million, I stopped counting.
Well, it's a hell and gone from 100 million.
Yeah, well, you know, it doesn't matter at that point. You know what I mean? Now everything else is just gravy. 100 million, or you know, will get me out of debt, buy my house. You know.
Oh, just you think?
Yeah, well, you know, buy a second house. You know, get get a villa in Rome. You know,
there you go.
There you go.
The lump sum on that Powerball, I think right now is pushing 600 million.
600.
Yeah,
600 million.
Yep.
Would you?
That'll buy a few telescopes.
Now, would you do the annuity, or would you just take the lump?
No, hell no. Take the lump sum. I do my own I do my own investing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Put it into a Vanguard or something.
There you go.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even do that. I would take probably like 100 million of it, throw it in there.
Yeah.
take 100 million,
Put
spend
like
it, and put the rest in the
S&P and stuff
Vanguard.
like that. Yeah.
Live off the
Do my
interest.
own investing. Yep.
Mhm.
You know, just
No,
work
I can
with,
guarantee you there'd be
with
10
the
or 10 or
NASDAQ
20
and the
million in
S&P.
bullion,
Yeah.
coins,
Okay,
something.
here is the image of the week. So again, Mark, he did a great shot
Full
of
screen.
California.
Yep. Sorry.
Let me. All right.
There you go.
So there's Mark's North America. And there's a great shot. That was really, really nice. I love, the Cygnus, not the Cygnus, but,
The wall.
The wall. I love it. But okay, so as I said, no novice, but we do have two in the experience. Benito and his M8.
That's an interesting
With
framing.
It is.
With the Artemis and his GT81.
Nice.
Yeah. This was HO and
HOO?
RGB. Yeah, HOO and RGB.
Yep.
So, and the collaboration of
That's
M101.
amazing.
Yeah, from
Look at all the
James
equipment they
Jeff
use
Marston and Lester Christopher. Yeah, they use an Edge 8, an Esprit 120, and Esprit 150, a TOC 180, an
That's where you're getting
FSQ
star spikes.
106.
Oh my God.
Holy cow.
Why would you do that to
Total
yourself?
integration was combined. It was 36, just over 36 hours.
Nice.
It's really cool.
It's really cool. So go check them out. I mean, these are two really good shots. I like them both. I really do.
You see,
So
it's
go
only
check 'em out.
people. It's only people like us that really, they look at a picture like that and you understand how long it takes to get that image.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You show it to anybody else, they're like, "Oh, that's nice." No. That doesn't deserve a nice.
Yeah,
No,
you're right.
you have no idea. You have no idea how many hours, dozens of hours, is involved in that. And then there's the process.
And with all the different size apertures you're using to be able to put them together and make them work together.
Make them work together. That's
amazing.
That deserves some serious respect.
Yep.
Seriously.
Or a serious straitjacket, one or the other.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's a labor of love.
They are both amazing. That's nice to see that one that with GT81. Too bad I can't.
Yeah, from Benito, that M8, that was nice. Even with the cat's paw and all that. Yeah.
If I pointed my telescope at that, it'd see nothing but trees.
Yeah.
That's what sucks. One day I will have a view of the southern sky where I can get that and the Triffid and.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've got that. I just had, clear skies in the mount. In my mountain.
You just gotta come down here, Dave. It's all you gotta do. You just gotta come down here.
Well, I just gotta get a more open area.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I did. I can't wait. I can't wait to get in my backyard. Can't wait.
I'm looking. We're looking around. So, but I don't know if I want to go that far south. I might end up that far south, Scott. See, Florida's a tempting place, especially for me. I like golf, so.
Well, you want to talk about south? You look at where Corin's
down
at.
to South Carolina, then.
Corin is way south. Corin's almost at the equator.
Yeah, he's right there.
Let's see. So, where's the picture? There you go. Where is it? So this whole area of the sky, it's nice and clear. Where is it? There you go. That's
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. That's the
Yeah.
south, looking south. Yeah.
that's
Perfect.
if I remember right, I think that's south. I don't remember anymore. But
That's not bad.
and then I got some bigger trees on the other side of that picture. But there's a big gap in between them.
Yeah.
Hate that ring light. Yeah, whatever. But there's a better picture of it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent.
So
Yeah.
so
gotta
I'm
look
gonna
at
get a
it.
lot of, once I get it up and running. It's gonna take a year because it's not gonna happen during the winter. You know what I mean? It's not it's not gonna be until probably the summer next year that'll be up and running.
I got to get down. I got to meet up with It'll be awesome, Corin. I got to get down to Barbados and bring a harmonic like a Nix 101 or something, and bring down my FLT and just and go for if I can get the dragons of Ara.
Yeah,
That would be sweet.
Yeah, but I mean, do you need the 101? Don't they make a smaller Nix, a lighter one?
88.
88.
Yeah.
88.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, where he's at, he could
The
get
91.
three.
That's probably all you need.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Because what's the max payload of without counterweight for the 88?
20 pounds.
Was it like 26? I think it's 13 kilos.
Okay, it's about 26. Yeah, so my 91 with all of my stuff should be just fine.
14 kilos. Sorry, 14 kilos.
30 pounds.
Okay, so about 30-ish.
30 pounds. 30 pounds without.
20, about 30
Get a nice
pounds.
refractor on there for that.
Yeah.
As I was saying, I could still put the 90. I could put the 91 on there.
Oh, easily.
20 kilos
with all of its gear.
20 kilos with the counterweight. So
yeah, that should be.
Yeah, if you're just using a little micro power box and a quieter ore, I mean that's way anything.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. That
would be nice. Yeah, I'm constantly. I've been bouncing back and forth between the Nix and the Skywatcher.
100.
Yeah, like the 100. Yeah, I've been bouncing, trying to decide. I think they both sound like really.
They're both
good
great.
mounts.
They're both great. They're both good for the money.
It's just for the money. So it's just which one you go to.
Just get the 135.
Preference.
Yeah, it's only 2 times the price.
Yeah, just give it. It's like double the price. Sure, why not? Yeah, let's get
Never have to buy another one.
Rainbow. Yeah.
Oh yeah. You get WD-20.
Nice.
And they actually make a WD-17 as well, a little smaller version.
Well, now they got the 20p now that I'm getting, so there's a new version.
Oh, what's the difference with the P?
Different torque, a little bit more, but I got to redo a little more reading into it, but it just came out, so.
Which one is that again?
The Warp Astron 20p.
The 20p?
Yeah, that's a new version of the 20.
Okay.
Their website is pretty bad. It really, like, when you look at it.
I mean, it's they don't do a good job at translating things.
No. So somebody, can you submit reprocessed data? Yes, yes, you can, Tom. You could do it in another palette, sure.
Why not? All right, guys. Well, again, thanks everybody for hanging out with us. We'll be doing this
next
again.
week. We got Steve Malia coming on.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
And don't forget also next Friday is our next open Zoom. We're going to be doing that every second and fourth Friday.
Yeah, what is that? The 12th, I think.
Yeah, the 12th. Yeah. Yep. All right. So, Super Dave, final thoughts?
No final thoughts other than I just have to work on my 6. So Gotta figure out what's going on with that, why it won't balance properly.
All right.
But we'll see.
All right, Mr.
Something new.
Scott. Any final thoughts?
Yeah, nothing. I need the clouds to go away.
There you go. There's the final thought.
That's my final thought. I need the
Need
clouds
that
to go
Icarus
away.
Welcome to
filter.
Florida in the summer.
Absolutely. Yeah. That's why I'm so happy. My final thought. I'm just happy that the fall is here. Football season is started, and
Commanders.
as we go into fall, things start. That rain starts getting a little way. I hope and things get a little drier, and it can look forward
Mornings
to
are
fall.
crisp.
Yes. So looking forward to my first Georgia fall. So yeah. All right there, Mr. Dan. What are you at, man?
For a good laugh, go onto YouTube, search F Queens New York, Volume 1. But you got to spell the F out. I can't say it on YouTube. I'll get in trouble. So I look for Dan Higgins. It's me and a younger thing, and you'll see me drop the F bomb about 37 times in 2 minutes. So for a good laugh, go check it out.
Nice.
Think you're the Wolf of Wall Street or something.
Oh no, I'm worse.
God. All right, guys. Well, ladies and gents, thanks again for hanging out with us on this Wednesday. We look forward to seeing you guys on Friday. Don't forget to head over to astroworldweb.com/IOTW to vote for your favorite between our two, M8 and M101.
Yep.
And until next
Probably
time,
have to flip a coin because it's good. They're both good.
Yep.
They're both good.
Vote,
Absolutely. Vote. But until next time, guys, everybody, guys and gals, keep imaging, keep educating, clear skies, and we will see y'all on Friday.
Have a good night, everybody.
Peace.
Later.